Ever been caught off guard by a surprise airline fee or rule? You're not alone. Airlines have introduced shocking new changes in 2025 that could cost you big time if you're not prepared. From carry-on weight limits to mandatory digital check-ins, these updates are completely changing how we fly. But here's the good news, we've got you covered. In this video we'll reveal exactly what's new, show you how to dodge those hidden charges, and keep your travel completely stress-free. No more airport surprises that drain your wallet. Hit that like button if airline fees have ever caught you off guard, and subscribe right now for the latest travel hacks that actually save you money. Number 1. New baggage rules that could cost you extra. Here's what most travelers don't realize: baggage rules have completely changed and airlines aren't making it obvious. They're now strictly enforcing carry-on dimensions and introducing weight limits that didn't exist before. We're talking about airlines charging you at the gate for bags that are just slightly oversized or a few pounds too heavy. Here's the reality check. Some airlines now charge for any carry-on over 7 kilograms, that's about 15 pounds. Your laptop bag, small backpack, or weekend duffel could suddenly cost you more than your flight ticket. And they're not just checking at security anymore, they're measuring bags right at the boarding gate. Real example, budget airlines like Spirit and Frontier are charging up to $65 for carry-ons that exceed their new 7 kilograms limit. That small weekend bag you've used for years could now cost you extra. Grab a portable luggage scale for under $15. It's the cheapest travel insurance you'll ever buy. Check your bag's weight and dimensions against your airline's current rules before you even leave home. Number 2. Digital check-in requirements you need to know. The airport check-in counter is becoming extinct, and if you're not prepared, you'll face delays and extra fees. Most airlines now require digital check-in through their mobile app, and some have introduced biometric boarding where your face becomes your boarding pass. This shift is happening fast. Airlines are pushing passengers toward app-based check-in to cut costs. But here's what they don't tell you. If you can't check in digitally, you'll pay counter service fees that can range from $25 to $50. The new biometric systems can speed up boarding, but only if your documents are properly uploaded and your app is working correctly. Show up unprepared, and you'll be stuck in problem resolution lines while your flight boards without you. Pro strategy: download your airline's app the moment you book your flight. Upload your passport details, confirm your seat selection, and test the digital boarding pass feature. Do this at least 24 hours before departure. Never wait until you're at the airport. Number 3. Health requirements that still catch travelers off guard. Here's something most people don't realize. While the pandemic feels like ancient history, many airlines and destinations still have specific health requirements that can derail your trip. Some airlines still require masks during flight, and certain international destinations demand proof of vaccination or negative COVID tests, regardless of what your home country requires. These rules shift constantly and vary by airline, destination, and even the season. What's allowed on your outbound flight might be completely different for your return trip. Miss these requirements and you're looking at denied boarding, rebooking fees, or being stuck in a foreign airport. Flying to certain Asian countries still requires vaccination proof plus a recent negative test, even in 2025. Show up without proper documentation and you won't board, no exceptions. Check health requirements 48 hours before departure, not just for your airline, but for your specific destination. Embassy websites and your airline's travel requirements page are your best resources. Number 4. Seating changes that could work in your favor. Social distancing is officially over, but some airlines discovered that passengers will pay extra for space, so they're keeping modified seating arrangements as premium options. Certain carriers still block middle seats on longer flights or offer early seat upgrades at discounted prices through their apps. This isn't about safety anymore, it's about revenue. Airlines realize they can charge for what used to be random luck. The good news? You can often snag these comfort upgrades for much less than traditional business class, sometimes as low as $25 to $50 instead of $200 to $300. Money-saving tip: check your airline's app or website 24 hours before departure. Many airlines release discounted seat upgrades that cost a fraction of gate prices. That extra legroom could cost you less than an airport meal. Would you pay $30 for a guaranteed empty middle seat? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing your travel strategies. Number 5. The new pay-per-service flight experience. Free in-flight services are disappearing faster than overhead bin space. Airlines have shifted to pay-per-service models for almost everything. Wi-Fi, meals, entertainment, and even basic amenities you used to get automatically. Here's the reality. A 3-hour domestic flight could cost you an extra $15 for Wi-Fi, $12 for a basic meal, and $8 for premium entertainment access. That's $35 on top of your ticket price for services that used to be included. But here's how smart travelers beat this system: preparation. Download your entertainment before you fly, pack your own snacks, and use mobile data strategically during layovers instead of paying for airport Wi-Fi. Budget-friendly strategy: before boarding, download Netflix shows, Spotify playlists, and mobile games. Pack protein bars and refillable water bottles. These simple steps can save you $20 to $50 per flight. Number 6. Family travel rules that parents need to know. Flying with kids just got more complicated, and potentially more expensive. Airlines have completely overhauled their family seating policies, and parents are getting caught off guard at the gate. While some airlines now guarantee family seating at no extra charge, others are requiring paid seat selection or changing your assignments last minute. Here's the confusing part: each airline handles this differently. Some guarantee you'll sit together if you have children under 12, while others consider it a premium service that costs extra. Show up unprepared, and you could find yourself negotiating with gate agents while your kids are melting down. Success story: JetBlue leads the pack with their family seating guarantee. Book early and you're automatically seated together with kids at no extra cost. Southwest also lets families with young children board early, ensuring you can grab seats together. Parent strategy: book directly with family-friendly airlines and complete seat selection immediately after purchase. Don't wait. Family seats fill up fast, and last-minute changes could separate you from your children for the entire flight. Parents, drop your number 1 tip for flying with kids in the comments. What's your secret for stress-free family travel? Number 7. Loyalty program changes that affect your miles. Airline loyalty programs have undergone a complete transformation in 2025, and if you're still playing by the old rules, you're losing out big time. The simple days of earning miles based on distance flown are over. Airlines now use dynamic point systems where your ticket price directly determines your mile earnings, not how far you fly. This means a cheap cross-country flight might earn you fewer miles than an expensive short regional flight. And those elite status levels you've been working toward? Airlines have raised the spending requirements significantly, making it much harder to achieve status without dramatically increasing your annual flight budget. Some airlines now require $15,000 to $20,000 in annual spending to reach their lowest elite tier, compared to $5,000 to $8,000 just a few years ago. Smart strategy: focus on airlines where you can consistently earn status, and leverage co-branded credit cards that offer bonus miles for everyday purchases. Some cards provide up to 2x miles on airline purchases and 1.5x on everything else, turning your daily spending into flight rewards. Advanced tip: book flexible fares when possible. They often earn 25 to 50% more miles than basic economy, and the extra earning power can justify the higher cost if you're chasing elite status. Number 8. Refund and compensation rules you need to know. Here's where airlines are quietly changing the game. Refund and compensation policies have shifted dramatically in 2025, and most travelers don't realize they're giving up money they're legally entitled to. Airlines are pushing travel credits instead of cash refunds, even when you have every right to your money back. The truth is, airlines prefer to give you a voucher because it keeps your money in their system and often expires before you use it. But here's what they don't advertise. If your flight is canceled and you choose not to rebook, you're legally entitled to a full cash refund. Not a credit, not a voucher, but actual money back in your account. Know your rights. For significant delays over 3 hours on domestic flights, you can demand a full refund. If you're stranded overnight due to airline-caused delays, they owe you hotel accommodation and meal vouchers, but they won't offer these automatically. Power move. When dealing with cancellations or major delays, specifically ask for a cash refund, instead of accepting the first credit offer. Be polite but firm. It's your legal right, and the gate agent has the authority to process it. Pro tip: document everything with photos and keep all receipts if you're forced to buy food or accommodation due to airline delays. Many airlines will reimburse reasonable expenses, but only if you ask and provide documentation. Have you been denied compensation or stuck with a useless travel credit? Share your story in the comments. Your experience could help other travelers know their rights. Now that you're equipped with these insider travel strategies and 2025 airline updates, you'll never be blindsided by surprise fees or policy changes again. The difference between frustrated travelers and savvy ones comes down to one thing: preparation. You now have the knowledge that puts you ahead of 95% of passengers walking through airport terminals. These aren't just tips. They're your defense against an industry that's constantly finding new ways to separate you from your money. But armed with this information, you're ready to navigate every airline change like a pro. If this video just saved you from future travel headaches and surprise fees, show some love with a like and hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment below sharing your own airline experiences. Have you been caught by any of these new rules? Your story could help thousands of fellow travelers. Want to stay ahead of every airline change before it affects your wallet? Smash that notification bell so you're always first to know about new travel strategies that actually work. Trust me, your future travel self will thank you.